Good morning, ladies. How is everybody? Happy Perfume Day. Who's excited? I definitely got all three immediately this morning because I want to smell good. And I know that I'm not going to sell anything unless I have it in my hands myself. So keeping that in mind, good morning. I will wait to see if anyone jumps on. Having some thoughts today. As it says in the title, raw, passionate. Don't worry about the lighting. At least I'm not doing a makeup live because it's horrific right now. So I want to know what motivates you guys. So, I'm in my brand new, I have a chat for my brand new girls. No one's even talking in there. And I'm getting frustrated. Why are people just not even sharing? They're not even telling me what motivates them. I think for me, I'm what motivates you in this business? Are you money motivated? Are you goal orientated? Do you just want to have fun? Are you just a hobbyist? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I know that there's so many women on this team that I look in my back office and I'm like, oh my God, you are missing the biggest opportunity of your life right now by not working it. I'm seeing so many zeros. I'm seeing so many girls that definitely did not get the perfume. And it's a business write-off. I'm seeing so many girls that are not pushing themselves to their potential. And I'm like, okay, what motivates you then? Because for me, motivation for me is I want to hit every goal. I want every incentive. I want to feel that feeling of girls on my team promoting, because that is the greatest feeling in the world when you're able to make that picture for a pink status or a blue status. And I'm like, what am I doing? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I am doing something totally wrong. Why are girls not motivated? Why do they not know what they want? So I'm asking you, what do you guys want out of this business? I want you to post it below as I do my makeup. What are you motivated by? Are you money motivated? I can post my paychecks, what I made at pink, what I made at blue. Maybe that'll motivate you. Or maybe you're goal motivated. Well, there's 4,000 incentives that we have going on this month. I don't think Younique could give out any more incentives for people to push their goals. And really, when you're pushing those goals, you're promoting. And you're looking for the opportunity to better your life. So I don't know what better motivation you need than that. So I want everyone on this team to tell me, what are you pushing for? Where's your passion? Where's your excitement? This is March. Okay. And not that we're doing bad. I don't think anyone's doing bad, but if you're really pushing for a promotion right now, you're living and breathing your business, and you're living and breathing your business because you have to know why you're doing this. Why are you doing this business? Are you doing this to make friends? Are you doing this to make money? Are you doing this for promotions, goals? It doesn't matter what the reason is. It matters that you know what it is. So as you're jumping on, please tell me why you're doing this business. What motivates you? I want to know. Lacey, I love that. Thank you so much, because this business also saved my life. It saved my life. I needed something that was going to distract me. Sorry, I got to do my mascara. Something that was going to distract me from things going on in my life. As bad as that sounds, it did. It needed to be something that was nothing like I was doing. It was totally different than my day-to-day job. I was in a really bad place mentally, really bad. So when girls are I'm going through stuff, I'm use this business to help you focus on something else. Put your energy, because when you go through those mental states and you're stressed out, you are in this mental fog, right? If you take that mental fog and invest it in yourself, and invest it in learning, and invest it in hosting parties, talking to people, uplifting others, you will feel uplifted. That's why the mission of this company, to uplift, empower, and validate women, is so important. If you don't live and breathe our mission, it's going to be really hard. So I love Lacey's comment there. It's true. This business saved my life. Back-to-back brutal relationships. I actually talked about it on my live last night about, how mindset is absolutely everything in life. And this business is a mindset game. It's a game. How high can you get your mindset? If your mindset is super low and you're going through stuff, everybody don't play the victim. There's nothing worse than you can do to yourself than play the victim. And the easiest way to get out of playing the victim is be so involved and invested in what's in front of you. I'm telling you, because you know what? Every little shout out, every little leaderboard you're on, every little incentive gift that you get, you feel amazing because it's you that did that for yourself, right? It's you that pushed it. It's you that did that work. It's you that changed lives. When you give this opportunity to someone in sponsoring, you're changing their life. So I love that. So Courtney, for me, it's money to help with upcoming maternity leave. Amazing. You have a reason. For me right now, like we're about to buy a house. I'm renting this condo. This business has to pay for this condo. It's paying my mortgage. So there's no getting around that. I have to hustle because this business is giving me the organization and it's giving me the ability to buy a home and then also have a rental property for my future. I can't afford this if I'm not pushing my business. So I'm going to tell you right now, the number one way, okay? The number one way to make money in this business is to sponsor. And if you're not sponsoring people, if you're not growing your team, you will never make money in this business. I'm telling you that. I'm being straight with you. There is no other way than to make money. And the next thing you're going to tell me is I can't sponsor. That's your first problem. Number one, you need to tell yourself every single day, I'm a sponsoring machine. I am getting 5 girls this month. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how many hours I have to put into it. I'm going to get 5 girls this month. I'm going to do my posts, run my parties, whatever, but I'm going to message like at least 15 to 20 girls a day. How am I going to meet those people? Yard sale groups, parties, on my Facebook already, friends of friends, add people in groups. There's so many ways and so many excuses that I hear every day. I can't sponsor. Yeah, you can. You're not putting in the time. I'm sorry. You have to put in the hours to meet people. So you have to build relationships. It starts with commenting and liking their posts and, you know, being engaging and being a real person and not just throwing it out there. Or you see a gorgeous girl or a girl that you know already loves makeup on your Facebook. Hey, you're going to think I'm absolutely nuts, and that's okay because I am. And I would love to have you doing this with me. You would be absolutely amazing at what I do. Your makeup is amazing. You are a badass. Do you want to join this? Don't say join, sorry. Do you want more information? I would love to share it with you. Or just something simple at the end like, are you looking to earn some extra money? Keep it simple, but you've got to throw it out there. Stop being afraid of offering this opportunity. You are giving people a gift. Don't think of it as you're being annoying. Don't think of it as you're being spammy. Grow thick skin. People are going to say no. People say no to you every single day about all sorts of things. Hey, you want to go to the movies? No, I can't go today. Are you going to beat yourself up because someone said no about going to the movies, going to the mall, going, to that event with you? No, you're not going to beat yourself up about it. You're going to move on. So if someone says no to you online, who cares? Move on. I'm telling you that you're going to get a million no's. People are going to say no to parties. People are going to say no. But it's all in how you word things as well. Keep it very friendly, very non-spammy. I have so much training on this, and there is so much training out there that if you suck at sponsoring, take today and watch as many videos or listen to as many videos as you possibly can about sponsoring. Every piece of information, take notes down, learn what this business is. This is not something that I think people jump in and they think this is going to be easy. I will never tell any girl that joins my team that this business is easy. It's not easy. It's simple. It's a simple process of sponsoring, sharing, selling over and over and over. Okay. You have to invest in yourself. And if you're not investing your time, you are not going to see the results. And I'm sorry, that is just how it is. So I'm looking at back office and all these zeros, I know you're not working. You can't be at zero if you're working. And if you're brand new, that's totally different. You're building your network up. So if you're brand new and you're not making all the sales, that's fine. You are trying and you are not giving up on yourself, because if you don't give yourself 1 year in this business to actually, and I'm not talking like, doing it casually, doing the odd sale here and there. I'm talking like you are investing hours upon hours a day into your business every day for 1 year. If you are not at green status by then I will say to you, okay, you know what? There's something going on. There's something that maybe we're not doing that's affecting your business. There's something you're saying that's not right. So If you're trying though, I'm telling you, there's no way. If you're even in a year and you have worked every day, I'm sorry, you take a day off, you push yourself back 1 week. Okay, you take a full day off, do nothing for your business, message nobody, you have nothing on your main wall, you didn't talk to anybody today, you didn't post your VIP group, you didn't try and book a party, you did nothing. Like, I'm talking nothing, okay? And, you know, there's days that, like, obviously I'm not inhuman, but there's days where that's not going to be possible. But at the same time, like, even if I was, like, in the hospital, like, you know, and there's something going on. I've gone through a lot of stuff in the last 3.5 years. No matter where I am, I have my phone. So even if I have no time to be like personable and messaging and I'm not in like the right mindset to like do it that day, I still have stuff go up on my wall. Like, it's a no-brainer. You can still take 30 seconds. Post a positive quote. If you're feeling down, post something that's going to motivate you. Post something that's going to inspire you. Use it to your advantage. Again, there's something that you can do every single day for your business. Okay, so you take a day off, put yourself back a week. Now you're working a year and a week in order to get your goals. Okay, you take 2 days off, 2 weeks there, right there. Take a week off, there's a month. Okay, so again, when I say a year of investing in yourself and hustling this business, if you decide to take a full day off, then you need to add a week onto that year. And that's the only way that I can logically tell you. Like, the leaders on this team, they don't take days off. There's no leaders on my team that are like, you know, really pushing their businesses and doing well that take like a day or two off. Like, hey, Sarah, I'm not going to work today, but tomorrow I'm going to really hustle. No, you can start at any time. You can do this at any time. You can start up at any time. If you've been with this company for 3 years, 2 years, there's girls on this team that are still around, just keeping afloat. If you decide today, right now, as you're watching this live, you know what? It is time to freaking hustle. I need to make money. If you had a boss that said, you're going to be fired if you don't sell $500 and recruit 3 people this month, you would do it. But because nobody's telling you, oh, you know what? I noticed Jenny, that, you know, my name and Jen. I noticed, Jen, that you haven't sold anything this month and you haven't sponsored anybody. What's going on? Like, I could reach out to you and say that, but I won't, because you know the 5-3 rule. I followed the 5-3 rule to a T. I sponsored 3 and sold 500 minimum. It's usually 1,000. 500 minimum a month. If you are not doing the 5-3 rule every single month, your business will not grow. And on top of that, you have to teach your girls to do the same thing. So here is me teaching every single one of you who's going to watch this live that you have to do the same thing. You cannot tell anybody on your team, nor would I ever say anything to girls on my team that I'm not doing myself. If I'm not hosting parties, I'm not telling girls to host parties. If I'm not sponsoring, I'm not telling girls to sponsor. If I'm not selling 500 minimum, which usually is well over 1,000, I wouldn't tell girls to do that. But I'm telling you that if you want to be successful in this business, that is the only way. And you are all capable of it. I think girls don't believe in themselves enough to like, well, I can't do that. I have no one buying. Do the things. You will never sell to people on your Facebook with the same people over and over again. I saw Christy just jump on here. This girl's like a friend-making machine. I want this girl to be at green status ASAP so that I can nominate her to speak and empower you in Ottawa, because there is nobody that recruits and makes friends better. Now, Christy, I know what Christy has to work on, because Christy is not closing deals on sponsoring those girls. But I'm telling you, I know Christy is hustling her business because she told me she sent 800 messages this week, because she knows that in order to hustle these girls, she needs to make friends with them. She needs to build relationships. She needs to talk to them and share the opportunity. You can't hurt yourself by sharing it. People are not going to join you right away. I look at most of my recruits. Some of them, it took 2.5 years before they finally said yes to me. But I never gave up on them. I never gave up on following up on them. I never gave up. I always said to them, you know what? You will do amazing with this business. And some of them, it took forever. My top elite, it took me... Oh God, I shared the opportunity with her when I started. She bought a mascara. I brought over my starter kit to show her. And then she was like, oh yeah, whatever. She joined, I joined in August. She joined the following February 14th. Okay, that's Sherry. She's my top elite. Okay, her team does the most sales. She's the biggest team. I'm going to meet them in Kingston tomorrow. She didn't think that she could do this. She wasn't sure about it. She was hesitant. But I kept on her. I kept being her friend. I kept following up with her. I kept on her. And I said, Sherry, look it. There was something that was going on at that time where if she didn't sign up by the 14th, she got like bonus points for the trip, which she almost earned, I might add, the first year in February. If I hadn't been so oblivious, and if we had trackers in our back office that we still keep fighting for, where I could have actually seen the tracker of where she was at, she would have been on that trip to Jamaica with me, and she would have done it in 5 months. So there is no excuse in this entire industry for me that actually works that's going to say, oh yeah, you know what, that's a really good excuse to not work your business, because you can work it from anywhere. You have a phone, you have Facebook, you can work your business. So I really want to motivate you girls in the most positive way, but I'm like a tough love leader. You already know this about me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm like there's a lot of leaders that are like the sensitive, like, I believe in you. I believe in you so hard that I'm like passionately loving you right now, that I know that you can do this. I know that so many of you are not working to your full potential because I see it. I can see everything. I see it in my back office. I see it in my newsfeed. I'm like, why is this girl not posting anything? I'm like, why is she not pushing? I am telling you though, I figured it out. I figured out the grand scheme of things of how to get to the top of this company. You know, I still have 3 levels to go. There's Black Status level 1, 2, and 3. And you know, that's going to take some time. But hey, I figured out how to get to Black Status. And I'm going to tell you right now, I give you every single thing I do. There is nothing that I'm hiding from you. There is nothing that I do that's some big secret. I have videos on everything. I met most of my recruits in parties and in garage sale groups. So if you're hosting parties, you have a chance of getting some sales plus recruits. I straight up ask people if they want to, like, you be amazing. I uplift them, first of all. So I say, you know what? You'd be absolutely amazing at what I do. I would love to share a little more information for you if you are looking to earn extra income. Like, that's simple, right? It doesn't need to be complicated. There's no script. I say different things to different people. It doesn't matter. It depends on their situation, right? Like, they're a stay-at-home mom. I'm going to approach a stay-at-home mom different than I'm going to approach someone who works full-time like myself. I'm going to say something different to them where it's going to make, like, are you hoping to stay home forever with your kids, or do you have to go back to work? Oh, like, I would love to just stay home. Perfect. This is the greatest opportunity for you to do that. And you line it up for them on whatever their needs are, because you're building a relationship regardless. That's why one of the first things I always ask people in yard sale groups, are you currently working anywhere? They say yes. I don't push it. I don't say where. Like that's too much information. I say, that's awesome. I'm a full-time teacher and a top leader with my business. I would love to share some more info about it, and I will take it from there. So I will talk about, I straight up ask them, do you enjoy playing around with makeup? And trust me, you do not need to be good. I always throw that out there, because if they have zero interest in makeup, they hate makeup, or they don't like have any interest. I don't know. I've heard girls, join that like have no interest in makeup, no makeup skills. I had no makeup skills, so it's different than having like no interest. I still was somewhat interested in learning about how it worked. Some people are like, I wear barely anything. I'm like, perfect. Same with me. I wore mascara and eyeliner when I started, and that's all I wore for probably the first year in this business, because I didn't know how to use anything and we didn't have any products. So really, it was kind of just, you have to look at it like, what is their situation? So who are they as a person? But know that you have to know what motivates you, what gets you up. I wake up so excited I couldn't even sleep this morning. I got up, like I literally had 4 hours sleep, and I was up looking, waiting for the perfume to come. And I'm like, hey, Sarah, like seriously, it's not even launching for 2 hours. Like, go back to sleep. No, I was online reading about it, looking at like different pictures of it, understanding what the like different fragrances were, even though I knew I was going to order all 3. Hello, Carlene. So I knew that, I was kind of up already doing stuff. I was like, nah, whatever. So I think it's really important though that you're really using this business as like something that excites and motivates you. If it doesn't excite or motivate you, like I would not want to work this. Like this would be hard, right? Like I don't ever think of this business as hard. I think of it as a simple formula where I know I have to put in the hours. And if you're not doing that, I know, like I get the worst business guilt. So kind of like mom guilt, but like this business is my baby. And I know that if I don't give it love every single day, as much love as is in my heart to give to my business, to give to the people on my Facebook, to give to my team, to give to the people around me, I know that this business will not go where it needs to go. So take love and use it to your advantage to build your business, because I love on my customers. I freaking love my customers. I will get them any, especially my regular customers, they're getting deals, right? They're getting deals, they're getting love. My girls on my team, I want to give you guys every single incentive, but I want those incentives to push you, right? So we did a fill the bag. Half of you didn't even know I was doing it. I'm like, I made a post, I made a picture. How do you not know? When you're loading things in this group, pull down and then it'll refresh it. If you just open the group from the last time, you won't see all the posts, okay? So a lot of you missed the fill the bag. Fill the bag's closed. We only filled to 6. You know my rule. We hit 10, then I fill it. I send it out to someone. We didn't do that. So not that I'm disappointed. 6 is still pretty freaking amazing, but we didn't do that. So I shut it down. I'm going to throw it out again, though. I want to do that. I love giving out incentives. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. Do you know how much unique stuff I have around this house right now that I am ready to get rid of? Courtney, if you're still on, your bag is sitting here. We need to meet this week. So I have so much stuff that I want to give away, but I need girls that are motivated that want to earn this stuff. I'm a psycho. I want to earn everything Younique offers. So I know that I'm goal orientated. If you've got to write it out, write it out. I know that I'm goal oriented. I'm getting that gym bag. Don't even hesitate. And I already have I have 2 yoga bags right now that I already have from Younique, but I need the gym bag. Please, I go to the gym. I don't do yoga. I can go to the gym. I need the gym bag. I need that freaking pillow. Let's get real. And I need that purse so that I can show it in my lives. So you know what? I know, and there's some girls that are so freaking close. Congratulations to Elizabeth and I think Charlene, 2 people that are at 3 already. They're gonna get their friggin' purse. Oh, I'm just so excited, right? I'm so excited for you girls. And it makes me really sad when I see girls in my back office. I'm like, man, this girl has so much potential, but she's not even answering my messages. There's nothing that drives me more crazy. I'm sorry, people are busy, I get it, but you're not too busy to answer my messages. Don't read it and ignore it. I'm reaching out to you because I want you to do well. And so, if I ask you what is your motivation for this business and you can't tell me, then why are you doing it? Why did you sign up? If you're money motivated, say you're money motivated. When I started, I was definitely money motivated. I saw the potential. Natalie posted her paycheck and it was game over for me. I said, how is that even possible? People make that kind of money in this business? This girl was making in 7 months more than I was making teaching for 6 years. So it made no sense to me logically. I was like, no, people don't actually make money with these businesses. Now I'm my businesses are my salaries are almost on par. Okay. In 3.5 years, I've been teaching for 11. My salary with Younique and my salary with teaching is almost at par. Almost. There's been many months, probably, well, not many, but there's been 4-5 months that I made more money with Younique than I did teaching that month. So there is so much potential. If you're money motivated, I'm telling you the money's there, but you have to care about the paycheck of the girls on your team before yourself. And that is something that I've always really done because there's nothing that makes me more excited. Oh my God. It's been so long since I've got to do a picture for pink or blue or green or orange. I am devastated. I haven't done a picture like that in so long because girls aren't pushing themselves to get to those levels. I can't imagine. I have never seen so many yellows in a back office. I swear. There are so many of you girls that are so darn close to pink, and all you need is to get some girls on your team. That is it. You should be focusing on nothing else. I get that there's 100 other things to focus on, but you literally need to put all your energy and all your intention into sponsoring. You will make money. You get paid extra. So when you hit pink status, you make more money on top of what you've already made. So in order to hit pink, you've got to make a lot of sales yourself, but you also get money on top of that from your team. You're paid out by Younique, it's not even your team. It's not like Jenny's giving you money. It's Younique's giving you extra money for working so friggin' hard and building your business. That's who's giving you that money. So don't ever think of it oh, my team's making me money. Really, it's your Younique's paying it out. Your team's making money for themselves so that they can progress, right? So you've got to kind of and you've got to ask for help. You've got to let your team know how close you are. I'm very vocal about it. We are, very much on track to hit black status. The one thing I might be missing this month, I'm giving you straight up, is my circle. My girls that I have personally sponsored are not selling enough. I have to hit 10,000. So when you hit black, basically we have to do 10,000 as a team. So I've done, I think, $1,200 already. It's not even mid-month, so that will double. And I know that the girls on my team are going to have to do with me $10,000 in company sales. So when you hit black, you also have to hit green yourself, basically is how it works. Plus have your 4 greens. Most of those girls are well on track. Ashley's team could use a little bit of love. So if you're on Ashley's downline or Cass's downline, they need some love. But I know with a rock star like friggin' Christy, who is gonna just destroy this, I think calling it now that Christy, you're going black, girl. You're going black status. It's coming because I know how disgustingly hard you work, and we all need that kind of motivation. So she works like the girl was. I was like, why haven't I seen you on live? Oh, because she was in the hospital messaging people. That is where Christy was, and I'm like, what? Like, how do you not tell me you're in the hospital? So you need to know that every single person on this team, every single one of you, is so capable of doing everything that we do at the top. And like, I don't even feel like I'm at the top. I feel like I am every single day working like a white status presenter. I am building my business, meeting new people, making new contacts, finding new customers, finding new people that might want to do this opportunity. It's the same thing. I do the same thing today as I did 3.5 years ago, except now I have a team to motivate. That's it. That's the only difference. Everything else is exactly the same. It's like the most repetitive business, and it was so simple to me in the beginning, and it's still so simple to me that you just have to put in the hours doing the things. Do the things. And do not compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. It is one of my favorite things. Don't compare your journey to other people. Work your journey. Don't worry about what other people are doing. You know, I'm in black status chats this morning, and they're like, yeah, my team did like 40K in like 10 minutes. I'm like, wow, we did like 1,000, and I'm like, go us. I don't care. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to compare myself to them because that's not going to help me as a person. It's all mindset. Everything like you do in this business is mindset. I'm super friggin' proud that we did $1,000 in 10 minutes. That's insane because I know that there's people that couldn't even fathom that. And I know because I was in that position because we all started at the same place. So, you know, $1,000 in a month was to me was like insane back in the day. So love you girls. Push yourself, but you have to know why you're doing this. You have to know what your motivation is, or this business becomes this sort of like nuisance. If you're ever annoyed by this business, you're in the wrong place because I wake up stupid excited every single day. Like, okay, what's today? Like today is perfume launch day. Awesome. Got all 3. Can't wait. Business right off. You have to wake up with that mindset. If you're not, that breaks my heart because that's the only thing that's kept me in this business for 3.5 years is knowing exactly what I'm motivated. I'm motivated by goals and helping people and teaching people. So I wake up every day, like my dream, my only reason that I wanted to go black status, like literally, I was like, you know, the trip was cool, the payout's cool, whatever. None of that mattered to me. It was like my ultimate dream to be a speaker at a convention or to empower you. So I still haven't actually in my head reached any of those goals because I, first of all, don't know if I'm a speaker at a convention. The way they're doing it this year is other black statuses had to nominate you. I'm like, great. Like nobody even knows who I am up in Canada. I got a couple nominations. Thank you, Natalie and Sasha. But like, I don't like, it's really difficult, right? I'm like, damn it. Like the last few years have been like, they take 2 Canadians who are, you know, consistently hitting black. We don't do that, but whatever. Like they take 2 Canadians that are like, you know, hustling their business, still working day in and day out. So I thought I had a chance, no problem, because I was one of like, you know, I've hit it a couple times last year. I thought they'd consider me. And then all of a sudden they changed it and it was nominations. And I'm like, oh, still could happen. Still could happen. They haven't announced anything. And even when I do know, I'm not allowed to say anything until they officially announce. And then Empower You in Ottawa. Like I'm like hoping in my heart of hearts, being the only black status here in Ottawa, that is something that a dream, that would mean so much more to me, honestly, than convention at this point, because I know convention for a lot of you is not feasible. And it sucks because it's like the biggest game changer to your entire business. If you don't know what convention is, it's in San Antonio this year. I've been to Chicago, St. Louis, New Orleans, and this is my 4th convention. Every convention I've gone to, I've promoted huge, and then in the fall. Like your training that you get there is like best training you'll ever get in this business. You can watch 4,000 videos when you see it in person and get the training in person. And like they spoil you, like you come home with hundreds of dollars in makeup. They always have a concert. Last year was Kelly Clarkson, year before was One Republic. There's like crazy announcements. You're in a room filled with 10,000 women who are passionate like you. And it's like the most insane feeling in the entire world. So that's coming up in August. If that's not feasible for you though, oh my God, every single one of you girls better be at the Empower You in Ottawa. You will be giving a mini convention in your own city and it will not come back here. It'll be the only time it's here. So it's on October 13th. Mark it on your calendars. $59. Most of you live in the vicinity, or at least you can travel here and it's not like insane. You're not paying for a hotel room for 4 nights or anything like that, like a convention. And it's so feasible, and they spoil the crap out of you, and it's going to be, I think it's actually the biggest one that we've ever done in Canada is going to be the one in Ottawa because of the venue. It fits 1,000 people. So yeah, you all better be there because I will need you there if I'm a speaker there. I don't know that for sure. I still pray for it every day and set the intention that I will do it. I will be a speaker. It is like my dream to get on stage and share my story and share my knowledge. That is like my ultimate dream. That is the reason I wanted Black Status. There was no other reason in my head. When I was pushing last March with all you girls, that was my focus. Like, okay, you know what? The recognition's really cool. That fades, but the feeling of maybe being a presenter sometime, like a convention or an Empower You, was what pushed me. Like, that's what pushed me. So know what motivates you in this business. That was the point of this rant. I was like feeling that anxiety of like, I have to get this out, and there's nowhere better to do it than in this group to motivate you girls, because that's what I was feeling this morning. I love you. Go rock your business today, girls. I'm telling you, you have 19 days left in this month. Like, that's like a whole other month. That is an eternity in this business. What are your goals? I hope they're written down. I hope they're in front of you every single day like they are for me. I know exactly what my goals are for this month. So if you don't know what those are, spend a day. Why do you do this business? What motivates you? Write out your goals. Push yourself. You can do this. I love you. Have a fantastic Monday.